What's going on, everybody? I wanted to do a quick instructional just to help with how to put a new product out into the forefront, whether it's on a store, whether it's just a free link. And somebody, ironically, this weekend just asked me for a t-shirt that I was wearing that I actually designed. So I'm going to take that to show you all how I did it and how I'm going to put it onto my beacons or just have it available for someone to purchase. So here in Canva, I have a photo of me wearing the sweatshirt. It's here. One of my sorority sisters saw it and said, "Hey, make me one of those." And you'd be surprised. People are very common with the make me one of those. And luckily, I had already designed this in Canva. And of course, I put it on a black background because it's for a black sweatshirt. But once you have the Canva design and you know that this is something that you may want to put onto another shirt or have screen printed or drop shipped onto a design, you're going to export it from Canva. So I'm going to hit share here and make sure you download the PNG file. PNGs are best transferable, and make sure you click transparent background. That's going to take the background off so that when it gets printed onto a sweatshirt or onto a hoodie, onto a shirt, it doesn't have this box around it. It's transparent, so there's no background involved. And then I'm going to go to my pages and make sure I'm only downloading this one page. I don't need all of the files right now, just this one. And then I'm going to download it, have it save. It'll go ahead and save to my desktop and give me the option of giving it a name. I'll just title it DN Sweatshirt. And then once you download your file, put it somewhere you can easily access it. You're going to come back to your web browser here. And I have my beacons up, but I'm actually going to go over to Printify, which is our distributor. There's lots out there for things that you're looking to sell, things that you're looking to put out in the forefront. But what you're going to do is from your dashboard, I hope I'm logged into the right one. I think I am. You're going to search products, or you can just go to the catalog. It's sometimes easier that way. Inside of the catalog, I'm just going to search sweatshirts. Okay. And then here we have an array of sweatshirts, so we can kind of do a little bit of our quick market research. One thing that's really important to me, I highly prioritize distributors that are inside of the United States. So I'm going to go to my filters and on fulfillment, I don't want it global. Let's see where I can filter out United States because I don't want any international. I know that on each one, you can kind of see where it says from USD. This global fulfillment, I think that's actually not USD, so I want to keep that off. Another thing, you can always look lowest price, but you want to make sure that you check for quality. You'll see the numbers down here when it says from 15,424, that's what the shirts start at. So that's what you're going to pay per tee, per design, per sweatshirt. These are from 660. So of course I'm going to check these out. I want to check for colors. I want to check for quality. This says early access. So this may be somebody who just started in terms of their design or just started drop shipping. Early access, no preview or pre-made mock-ups. Um, I'm not sure about that because I do want to mock up. I do want to see the design before I choose it, so I probably won't go with that. And then another thing here, you see that the location it comes from is in China. So I don't want providers outside of the United States because number one, they're very hard to communicate with. If something goes wrong with the design, something gets lost, it's hard to get in contact with them. It's difficult to have a conversation, to get updates. A lot of times they don't even follow up or respond. I've just had too many issues with international distributors. So now I only use United States ones. And look here, the price of the jacket or the sweatshirt itself is 660, but the shipping is 1589. So you're almost paying a little over $21 before you make any profit. So this is not a good investment. Don't always jump at the cheapest. Always look a little bit deeper. Let's go back to our results. And this is just some of the research you want to do when picking your distributor for your design, for whatever you're going to utilize, whether it's shirts, notebooks, journals. You want to do this type of research every single time. So let's look. Let's see. I see this one is 1927. Another thing we can do is compare it by price. So we can do lowest price here, and you'll see this one is 1524. It's the lowest one. We have an adult crew neck here, heavy blend, youth. eco smart, good for the environment. Another thing that helps in finding a good distributor is popularity. People won't popularly purchase something that's not working for them or not a quality product. So that's also a good way to do it. And I saw this one pop up twice, so I'm gonna check it out. Unisex, this is Gildan. So popular name brands, Gildan, like names you see popularly, are usually good to have screen printed on because they're a quality item. DTG is always a good sign. DTG versus embroidery. Embroidery uses cost more, but DTG is usually quicker. It's the most common way to print onto shirts or tees. You see here it's on Printify. USD fulfillment, which is a good sign because that means the distributor is probably American or can communicate in English. Good sign. All right, color is another big deal. You want to make sure they have the color you're wanting to create. The worst thing you can do is go through the whole design process and then find out the distributor doesn't have the color you want your design in. This looks like a winner to me so far. So what I'm going to do, I see that the lowest price is $17.97. I don't see a shipping price, so that means they may either already include shipping with the regular price on here. So this is probably good. Fast fulfillment, 7.39. So they probably have a quicker shipping option. Okay, so we're gonna press start designing. Once you have one that you want to go with, you're going to click start designing. And here they give you a mock-up of what the design is gonna look like. You see here production costs are anywhere between $17.97 to $22.14. For the blank shirt itself, it's around $12. For the print, it's about $6 more. So one sweatshirt is probably gonna cost me about $18. So I would need to price this over $18 for me to make a profit. The next thing I'm going to do is let's see. Um, go back. I want to make sure that I have the proper color. They do have black on here, of course, but I have to make sure. You don't ever want to be too sure. So we're gonna go back and start designing. And then see details. So let's go back here so you all can see. Here under the product itself, there's an option for you to see details. This is where you choose the color of your mock-up so you can see it the way it's actually going to be. So see details. Right now the white is automatically selected. It kind of just refreshes or does that preset. I'm going to uncheck the white one and click the black one. Okay. And I want to make sure that when I'm clicking the black one, they have all sizes in stock. Let me check. Okay, everything's in stock because you want to make sure that people can purchase the sizes that they want as well. Once you choose that, you can just press X. And now you see that the sweatshirt changed to the color black, similar to our design. Next, I'm going to upload from my device, and this is going to be the file we downloaded from Canva. I'm going to choose, and that's with the no background. I'm going to open that and then place it the way I would like it to look on my design. So I usually like it to be pretty centered, take up the majority of the sweatshirt. You can choose where you would like your wording to go, your design to go, the name to go, whole nine. I'm going to place that here, make sure that it looks good. If you have a file that's not very clear or pixelated, it will say this file is not very clear. We suggest using another, but usually when you download from Canva, you get a pretty clear, solid file, especially as a PNG. But if you have that issue, I would say go back to Canva and just check your sizing and they can fix that from there. So now we have the design on the sweatshirt. It's looking good. I always preview just to get a look for how it goes. Because right now, this looks a little low for me. Like it looked good before, but right here, it looks a little bit low. Like I don't want it this low. I want it a little higher. So I'm going to go back and pick it up some. Boom. Center it. Okay, it's a little bit higher. Okay, see, I like this a little bit better. That's why I always preview because I want to see how it's going to look. I may lift it just a smidge higher. And let's look at our design one more time just to cross-reference. Let's see. On me, it was a little up here. So let me make sure that on the design, because if somebody wants to purchase the one I had, they want it to look like what I had on. So I think this moves it up high enough. Let's see. Yes, okay. This is better. All right. We're good. We're in motion now. So the next thing you want to do, these are your mock-ups, but you can choose which ones are going to show on your live purchase site. But for now, you just want to save product, okay? And once you choose save product down here in the right-hand corner, give it a second, let it load. Now it lets you choose your mockups. Now I want to make sure that my mockups are not white because I'm not selling a white shirt. And I'm not choosing the white design. So I'm actually going to cancel all the white mockups. I need to make sure that the white design is not available for purchase either. And I actually just want to use the black ones only. So let me do that. I'll choose this one. And make sure I save the selection. I can select all. Oh no, not all, just the black ones. Folded black, front black. And I'll just do three. I don't usually do the person because you don't want people to feel like you're targeting a certain audience or anything like that. So I just do the first, either a folded one or a flat one, and then I save that selection. And give it a second, let it load up. All right, so now I don't know what this is. Okay, that's fine. Now that we have this prepared, you have to go to your listing details. This is where you determine the title of your listing, what you're gonna call it. I'm gonna do something simple because this is just a one shirt design for somebody. It's not something I'm publishing on my store. I'm going to call it DN sweatshirt, or maybe DN 1952 sweatshirt. And then for the description, I'll just do um never forget. And of course, when you're getting into your designs, you may want to have a full description, what the meaning of it is, the purpose behind it, full clarity. But for something simple like this, I'm going to keep it like that. One thing I like to do is leave the product descriptions for the people who want to read that. It's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. Once you get all of your information here, you want to scroll down. This is the important part. Your pricing, okay? You have to be very, 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 very conscious of your pricing, okay? So here, and I like what Printify does, they do a lot of the math for you. You know that your production is going to be $17.97. It even tells you what the shipping is going to be for your buyer. So every person who purchases from you, this design is going to have to pay $8.49 in shipping. I'm going to have to pay $17.97 per shirt. So if I price them at $29.95 each, I will make $11.98 per shirt. Okay. Let's say I'll edit this and I want to charge $34.95 for each one. Now I'm making $16.98. Your profit margin is increasing. And I love how they give you the math here and the percentage. Even if you want to change your pricing in percentage instead of in pricing, watch this. Let's say I want my profit margin to be 70%. That would tell me that I need to price everyone at $59.90. So you have to determine how much you want to make per item and make sure that it's over the amount of what you have to pay for the sweatshirt and the production of it being created by Printify, so you don't leave out in the negatives. Remember that, okay? So I'm gonna edit the price. This is pretty cool. It allows you can put one price and then it'll edit it for all of your variants. I'm going to make it, how much would people pay for this sweatshirt? Maybe 40? I should have asked the lady when she said she wanted one, how much would you pay for it? Um, I'll do $37.99 because 40 sounds high. And 30 sounds like I don't value my product. So I'm gonna do $37.99. And this will give me $20 for each sweatshirt. Now, one thing I want you all to be mindful of, when sizes go up, sometimes prices do as well. So you'll see small through extra large, they're all $20, excuse me. They're all $17.97 for production. But the 2X is $20.68. The 3X is $22.14. The 4X is $25.02. So as these amounts increase, you can increase your price as well as you decide, or you can leave it and just, cut the cost, but you want to make sure that you're mindful of that. So you're leaving out in profit from the sales you make based on the sizes, because larger sizes usually do cost more for production and for the creation of it as well. So that's just a little bit to know there. Now that we have all this put in place, we're good to go. Our items are actually, I'm just at $39.99. If they'll pay 37, they'll pay 99. That $2 is not gonna hurt you. Apply. So everyone will be $39.99 regardless of size, love for my people. And I'm going to publish. Once you publish this, you have to give it a moment. It takes maybe a second just to publish inside of your store, or publish here in the back end of your Printify. You'll see right here, it's publishing. So we'll give it a moment to finish up and whatnot. While that's happening, you can check here under your options here. We have more actions, and then once this is created, we'll be able to grab what's necessary for us to purchase this. But while we do that, I'll show you all my Etsy store. It's called Wealthware Design. Let me see if I can refresh it. Um, Reviews, great reviews. Oh, look, DeAndre gave me a review. Great quality, arrived on time. Thank you, Dre. Appreciate that, bro. I don't know why it says I'm in China. I'm not in China. I'm in the US, but I guess that gives me more time to send things to people. I actually just want to see the whole store. Let's see if there's a way to. This is the Prosperity and Paradise tee, the one that we wore at the tour stop. I don't know why my things say they ship from China. They don't. Anyways, I know that I hid a couple of the other items, but I'm going to put them back on the store forefront here shortly. But I just want to do all to kind of see things and get a feel for the shop. Maybe I can edit here. Have a lot of listings. Here we go, a couple of other ones. And then let's go here. And I want to renew these. I know some of them had expired. One thing about Etsy, if you put expiration dates on your products, they will expire. So I have to make sure that I had them up to date. But that only happens on Etsy. So you don't really have to worry about that when you're using your own forefront. I just chose to use this so people wouldn't correlate just me with the brand, but it would be something general and get the foot traction that way. Let's go back and see. Do we have all of our... Okay, we're back. Now we have all of our items up. Perfect. So now when people go to Wealthware Design, they can see the impact over income tee. They can see the ask me about Bitcoin tee. They can see the 6 figures under 30 tee and the Prosperity and Paradise tee. So that's just a little bit about my Wealthware Design t-shirt brand. And let's see if we are published. Publishing error. Let's see what the issue is. Sorry we couldn't publish this product. Please get in touch later. Let's see what went wrong. Do we need to put some more? Let's see. See cost and delivery. Let me see what may have happened. I'm gonna save it as a draft for now. And then we will see what's going on. Possibly get an update. The other ones worked fine. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can just duplicate it and do it again. A lot of times you'll have issues with publishing for shipping errors, or if your distributor is out of a certain size or not selling right now, that could be a common thing as well. So let's just see really quick. Because it doesn't say it requires actions. Your Printify Shopify integration is working smoothly. Okay. Trending products. Okay. And we'll give a moment to see what's going on here. Unpublished. My favorites in store. We'll talk about sample orders another day. I just want to make sure that you all have the clarity on how to put a product on your storefront so that you have it. Let me do something really quick. I want to go to, where did I want to go? This is my beacons. And as you all know, I have digital products on my beacons store. And it'll lead you directly to here. Let this load. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's I can just go to my site and show you. btabolden.com. Well, maybe it's my internet. Oh, yeah, I left off the end. Let me make sure. Okay, here we are. Digital skills overview. Ask me about Bitcoin T. Why are my pages not working? Okay, so this is fine. You can purchase the tee here. Okay, so the t-shirt is good. We're right there. Let me do something else just to show you all really fast. Let's see. Here on beacons. All right, so let's go back. I want to show you all this really quick. how to add a digital product to your beacons. When you do like add a block or add a link, I'm just going to use mine for example and delete it after. But when you add a block, you can literally choose products here and do like affiliate products, digital products. You name it, product, add it. Add, you can choose how you want it to look. I can do a large card. And then my products are already loaded here because they are connected to my store. If you integrate your Etsy, Shopify platform, whatever you choose, you can import your products right away. Also, you can use an external link. That's the way I'm going to have you all do it so that you don't have to create a store. So once we get things squared away on Printify, you'll be able to do that. Let's see. I was looking to see what the error was. No worries. You'll be able to do that and then load it here on beacons, and you can choose how it looks on your beacons, the name of it, maybe a picture or a flat mock-up, or you can take a screenshot of the Printify mock-up and just put it on your beacons. Way easier there. But that's an easy way to put it on here, and you can have them pay either through PayPal. I believe they have a Stripe option as well. Let me just do one more thing. I'm gonna log into my business Printify. Where is it? Sign out. Let me log into my other one. Give me 1 second. I have three. Let's see. Okay. So this is the first one. So give me like 5 seconds just to walk through everything again and see if it allows, because I think the other one was previously outdated. So let's just do this real quick. Give me 1 second. Because I just want to show you all what it's going to look like when you put it on your storefront. I'm gonna go with the black tee. You all get to see how quick I design. Boom, boom. I wanted to keep this really brief, no longer than 20 minutes, just to give you all a quick overview so that you can start putting things on your digital storefront and get that experience and familiarity with that as well. Save product. Boom, take the white off, keep the black. All right, I don't want these ones or this. I just want A and B. We don't need these two. Save selection. All right. Of course, I need the name. And remember the pricing. We went with $39.95.99. Put that for all of them. Let's see. Get the listing details in there. Okay. Got my description there. We just did the same things over. I just wanted to show you all that. Publish. All right. Boom. Okay. This is the page I wanted us to see. Okay. It always has this option of you having to go to a sales channel to pick. What I want you all to do when you get to this screen, pay very close attention. This is a big deal. It's going to ask you if you want Etsy or Shopify. You all are going to pick view all sales channels. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. Etsy, Shopify, TikTok shop. That's also a big place to make money. What I want you all to choose right now is Printify pop-up. This is the hack right here. This is what I want to show you all last time. And I think it wouldn't let me do it on my last one because I already have a store set up, probably. So Printify pop-up. This allows you to launch a pop-up store. So I can call my pop-up store name DN Designs. You can title it whatever you like, but this is your Printify pop-up store. So it's like having a store without a website. And I'm going to choose that. I agree to pop-up store terms and conditions. Continue. This way, let me show you all. We're cooking now. We're cooking with grease. What is this? Choose a unique store name. Oh, okay. It's just loading. And then you let it launch. Boom, your store is live. Oh my goodness. Woo, your store is live. All right. So you want to publish your products, and the product that you just published, of course, is going to go on your store. Give it a moment. I'm excited now. Where'd it go? Where's the product I just created? Oh my goodness. Where did it go? Did it go away? Did it save as a draft? We have to do it again. That's okay. That's okay. We are now familiar with making sweatshirts, so we can do it one last time. All right, this will be our last time. So happy and grateful now. This is our last time making this sweatshirt. It's all right. Great things take time. Thomas Edison did the light bulb 1,000 times, so it's okay. Let me make sure this time I actually cleared this out, because last time it had the white one on there. This time we will not make the mistake. All right, we will choose this one. This is what we needed the third time around. Okay. All sizes on the black one. Good. Upload our design. This is the last time we are going to do this. It's okay. Now, if you all do this, I suggest making the pop-up before you do the design, but even if not, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with having to do it more than once. It's part of the journey, part of the process, okay? So we're gonna save it. Take 3. Third time's a charm, guys. It says take time to add it to your store. We're gonna let this load real quick. I hope that you all are getting some value. If you have any questions, feel free to scroll back as needed. All right, so we're here. Now it says it's time to add it to your store. So you're going to start publishing. Of course, you're going to walk through these publishing steps. I don't want this one. Let me deselect all of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Okay, great. We're here. I don't want the white ones. I just want the black flat one and the black folded one. I just want 1 and 2. X that out. That out. I don't want any of the white ones. Boom. Save selection. All right. Now from here, we're going to go with our title for the third time. Because the third time's the charm. Sweatshirt. I'm just going to put the description since 1952. I don't really want all of this. I just want a little bit of the information. Okay, that's fine. All right. Next, we're going to go down. Don't forget the pricing. Whatever you do, do not forget that pricing. Make sure that it's being shipped from the United States. You don't want international because there's no telling how long it'll take. Edit pricing, and we were going to price it at $39.99. Boom. And then we are going to publish. All right. Now this is going to go to our Printify online storefront. So we're not going to create a store. We're not going to create an Etsy or a Shopify just yet. We're just going to put this on our Printify storefront, and it'll have a moment to load. We'll allow it to do that. And while this is happening, I think today I'm going to create a private ecom mentorship Telegram to drop this in as a surprise for y'all. All right, so let's go here. Our sweatshirt is up here. Looks like we're good to go. All right, let's go back to our storefront, my products. Boom, published, guys. We're in the game. We're published. Okay, so I'm gonna go search here. I see my listing details. All is well. What I want to grab, hold on. Let me go back. What I want to grab is the link for people to purchase. So let's go here. See in store. That's an easy way to see the link. And then here at the top, I can literally copy it. So this is what people are going to see when it's time for them to purchase. I don't know why these are out of stock. We'll go back over that in a second, probably because I did a sample store. But anyways, we'll go over the variations later. Once you have your link and all, you're going to go back to your beacons. Where were we? Here. All right, so we added our digital product, external link. I'm going to paste it here. Add. And as soon as I do so, it allows you to put the product name, DN Sweatshirt. You can title it that. And then pricing, $39.99. Boom. Add product. And literally, these are the steps to putting a live product on the forefront. So now it is on my actual beacons. I can go back. I can move it up. For this sake, I'm just going to move it up to show you all really quickly. Where'd it go? Hold on. Okay. And then I'm going to go to my Beacon store, my Beacon's website, which is in my bio, dtiabolden.com. And boom, here we have it. DN Sweatshirt. It's already up there. It's available for sale. I can send somebody my personal website. Boom, they can go purchase it. Just like that. And it will be purchased through my website, through my forefront. Once they purchase it, I literally will be sending Shopify $17.99, and I will profit off the rest of people purchasing this sweatshirt. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Drop me some feedback on what you learned, how you enjoyed. Let me know when your link is up for your first product. Let's get ours published when we can. Let's support each other, be each other's first sale. Jay published her ebook, and I wanted to be one of the first people to buy it just to show that I'm in support of you all's e-commerce journey. I want to see you all take this thing far. I want you to know that you can have a low startup cost and make a high figure business by following these steps the right way. So shout out to you all's $1 million brands. It's already done. I look forward to seeing you soon. And please let me know how much you enjoyed this. Take care.